Hello and welcome to WWA Week 2. We're going to quickly do the team builder really quick, and then we'll jump into the battle after. I like doing these in the same video just because I feel like uploading a separate team builder video isn't really helpful, because then you see the team and then you have to wait a day before you see the battle, so I think uploading them all together works really well. Today we are against the Dallas Diggersby, and oh god, what's his name? Yoshi. We're up against the Dallas Diggersby and Yoshi. He has Urshifu, Gmax Rapid Strike, Conkeldurr, Gothitelle, Togekiss, Chandelure, Escavalier, Fungus, Rhydon, Dedenne, Glaceon, and Solosis. A very Gen 5 heavy team and a very top heavy team. Basically, all I needed to prep for in this game was Conk, Urshifu, Gothitelle, Togekiss, Chandelure, and Escavalier. Everything else got handled by me prepping for those things. So I didn't really need to think about the rest of his team. So what I think he's probably going to bring against me would be Chandelure, Escavalier, Gothitelle, Conkeldurr. Chandelure, Gothitelle, Escavalier, Conkeldurr, Togekiss, and then he might bring Glaceon as a counter to Mantine, or Dedenne for the same reason. But I have a feeling it might be Glaceon, because under Trick Room, Glaceon can offensively check it with Freeze Dry, whereas if Trick Room goes up, Dedenne is useless. Dedenne is the highest speed on his team with 101, and that is about it. But so I decided to bring a pretty interesting team. Starting off, I'm bringing Starburst, our Gmax Hatterene, because it is our Trick Room sweeper. He has a very Trick Room offensive team, and Hatterene underspeeds everything naturally except for Escavalier and Fungus. But Fungus is a non-threat, and so is Solosis. So Escavalier, Fungus, and Solosis are the only things we don't underspeed. However, we are running the item called Room Service, which is an item that almost none of you will know about, most likely. So Room Service is, once under Trick Room, you get -1 speed, which with that -1 speed and 0 speed IVs, we underspeed Escavalier and Solosis by 2 points exactly. Fungus will always outspeed us, but I'm not really that afraid of Fungus, truth be told. Because it essentially has to be Focus Sash in order to do anything. But yeah, so we're walking Hatterene. It has Expanding Force, Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, and Trick Room. The only max Pokemon of his that can change terrain is Togekiss to Misty Terrain, which would stop Fungus from being able to do his whole thing. Escavalier with Grassy Terrain, but I'm not sure what move that comes off the top of my head, but that gives us passive recovery. And also hard nerfs Rhydon. Dedenne with Electric Terrain, which also stops Fungus. Chandelure with Grassy Terrain as well. So there's not a lot of things that he can do to overwrite Psychic Terrain once I set it up for with Max Mindstorm. So I wanted to have Expanding Force on there. Dazzling Gleam gives us a G-Max Might, and Mystical Fire lets us pop Dynamax Escavalier as well as normal Escavalier. Next up on the team, we have Tangrowth, Daisy, rocking the Koba Berry with Rage Powder, Sleep Powder, Knockoff, and Giga Drain. Giga Drain gives us a counter to Urshifu as well as Rhydon. Knockoff lets us check Solosis and Fungus, Chandelure. Gothitelle doesn't like taking it. Sleep Powder is just good for our team, and Rage Powder as well to redirect. We're holding a Koba Berry so that if he does go down the route of Dynamaxing Togekiss, we can live a max Airstream from Togekiss because we are max HP, max Special Defense. And most of our Pokemon are minus Speed Nature. The only Pokemon of mine that aren't minus Speed Nature we'll get into, which are the last two Pokemon of the team. The third Pokemon that we are bringing is Alolan Marowak, Pele, with rocking the Thick Club and Lightning Rod this week. Poltergeist, Fire Punch, Protect, and Ally Switch. I didn't really need Bone Meringue because of how dog shit Dedenne is. Dedenne will just fall over dead to my other moves, and every one of my other moves hits everything either neutrally or super effectively. We are with Poltergeist, Fire Punch, Protect, and Eye Switch, like I said. So Protect, obviously we want to run Protect. This thing would normally be running Protect, but we're running Ally Switch in place of something like a Bone Meringue or an Iron Head because I don't really need it. Poltergeist bops Togekiss, and Fire Punch deals with the rest of the team if Poltergeist does not as well. So Ally Switch just gives us a nice 50-50 factor where we could not reveal Ally Switch in one game and then reveal it in the next game to win us a game. We have 252 EVs in HP, 156 in attack, 100 in defense for living, knockoff from normal Escavalier, and max darkness if we are both Dynamaxed. Yeah, so, and we are Brave Nature along to go with that. The next Pokemon we have on the team is Galleon, our Scizor, with its Choice Band, Technician, Dual Wing Beat, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, and Assurance, 252 HP, 252 attack, Brave. Pretty standard Pokemon, really, really strong, gonna be hitting things like a truck. Dual Wing Beat hits everything, like it lets us really deal with Fungus and Conkeldurr. Bullet Punch is good for picking up weak allies. Assurance is good for Gothitelle and Chandelure, and U-Turn is just pretty much the best bug coverage that we have because Bug Bite is not a thing. Otherwise, I'd be running Bug Bite. Also gives us some nice pivot, which is also very helpful. Next up, we have Lucid, our Politoed with Citrus Berry and Drizzle, and has Helping Hand, Perish Song, Scald, and Protect. Max defense, max HP, plus defense nature as well with 4 special defense. Pretty standard Politoed, truth be told. It's max defense because of Urshifu and Conkeldurr and Escavalier. We have Helping Hand to give us a little bit of power boost, Perish Song in case I can win like that, Scald because I wanted to not just be a sitting frog, and Protect just to give us a little bit of support. And the last Pokemon on the team is Fishchip, our Mantine, with Hydro Pump, Hurricane, Blizzard, and Protect. We have 252 HP, 252 special attack, no speed investment because Under Rain we don't need it, and I would rather have it I would rather have it be really, really bulky this week than be able to outspeed things without and it already outspeeds a lot of his team naturally with no speed investment. So that's very good for us that we didn't need to run any speed investment to put on as much offensive pressure as possible. So I wanted to do Mantine this week because Mantine hits a lot of things on that team super effectively, but I also wanted to bring my Trick Room mode because my Trick Room mode is better than his Trick Room mode. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts of what went into this week. A little bit of hard, late prep because this guy took a long time to respond to me and get this match scheduled. So I will see you guys in the next one, or I'll see you guys in the battle, actually. See you then. Hello and welcome to WWA. I forgot to put my team in here. Let's put them in there. Let's do that really quick. So, if you did not watch the team builder, we're bringing Starburst, Daisy, Pele, Galleon, Lucid, and Fishchip. Our opponent has a very, very top heavy team. I expect to see all of his top mons. I only expect to see Glaceon of his pretty bottom tier mons. So yeah, that is... Why does he not have the battle ready symbol? Okay, well, new plan. So, this is a very last-minute decision. We're switching our Marowaks around, because this one apparently doesn't want to work. So, we don't have Lightning Rod anymore. It's giving me an error. symbol missing or something. Take you off of the team. Take you off of this team. Sorry, guys. And put you on this team. There we go. Okay, actually. Fuck. Okay, we can fix it. Yes. I want this one, too. Are you gonna make him forget every move that he has? Yeah, I'm sure. Let's see if that fucked that Mon. We're leaving this all in, by the way. Ooh, it did. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna bring that Pele, and we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay. No lightning rod, but that shouldn't be an issue. No lightning rod, but that really shouldn't be an issue. Now I know, at least as well, that that's how that'll work. Two. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that, fam. I just gotta wait for the battle to pop up, and then we're good. There we go. Okay, so that's unfortunate. I need to take that into account next time. Okay. Side myself. This one. It's fine. It just means we have Flare Blitz over Fire Punch, and we're a little bit more defensive, I believe. I'm really sorry about that. The team builder was recorded like 12 hours before this battle is taking place, so not my fault. I was intending on going into the battle with that Pokemon, but unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. So they actually bring Dedenne and Glaceon, which I wasn't expecting. They don't bring Urshifu, which kind of makes sense. Scavalier, Gothitelle, Glaceon, and Conkeldurr. So, what I want to do is I want to lead Hatterene Tangrowth. And I'm going to have Scizor and Marowak in the back for this first game. It's almost certainly Shadow Tag on Gothitelle, because I don't have Intimidate. It might be competitive in case I had Persian, but I should not have brought Persian against him, period. Togekiss Dedenne lead. Okay. So I get to set up Trick Room. For free. Trick Room, and we are going to Rage Powder. So he brings Togekiss and Dedenne. We gotta see some immediate moves. The Dynamaxing. So it's Max Kiss then. That Kiss is definitely going for Airstream, because if that's Max Dedenne, then I think he's throwing. Okay, yep. He's gonna go for Airstream. We should live the hit, as long as it doesn't crit. I just realized that we will die because of a crit. I didn't factor in, critting. We reveal Rage Powder. The Dedenne goes for Nuzzle. Okay. That's fine. Togekiss uses Max Airstream. We reveal our Koba Berry. Let's see. Did we just go down? No. Okay, good. We live. Let's Air Slash on Togekiss. And we set up the trick room nicely with Hatterene. And we pop our lovely, lovely room service. We are going to Gmax Smite into the Togekiss slot and Sleep Powder into the Dedenne slot. Because this will give RNG in our favor, because both of these guys will be confused. And then we'll also potentially put the Dedenne to sleep, which will be very good. Best thing they could go for themselves... Well, actually, no, that wouldn't work, because she'd already be asleep. Okay, and then it wouldn't be able to nuzzle. Dedenne uses Ally Switch. Okay, so Dedenne's dying. Congratulations. And you might have just put your Togekiss to sleep. And you might have just put your Togekiss to sleep. So just Focus Sash on the Dedenne. Focus Sash. We didn't see an item on the Togekiss either, did we? And we put the Togekiss to sleep. Good stuff. Eat shit, Togekiss. So now what I want to go for this turn is a Max Mindstorm into the Togekiss slot. And I want to Giga Drain. Actually, I want to knock off the Togekiss, just so I can learn its item. That does so little. Holy crap. Okay. So this is the Togekiss's last turn of Max as well, so it's no longer going to be in Max once it wakes up. And we see its... Scope Lens. Okay, so it is Crit Kiss. And... Then it uses Nuzzle. Okay. Max there. We are just going to Mindstorm into that slot again and Giga Drain into the Dedenne slot. We are both paralyzed, but that is A-okay for me. I'm really curious of what he has in the back. Dedenne snaps out of confusion. Dedenne uses Protect. Okay. Protect. This will knock out the Togekiss. Hatterene KOs Togekiss with Max Mindstorm. Tangrowth is paralyzed. Okay. What do you have for me in the back? Whatever it is, it can't Dynamax, so I'm not very afraid of it. Truth be told. I'm Kelder. Cool. Cool. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? 1? Okay, so this turn goes poorly if Hatterene gets paralyzed, so I have to Rage Powder here. That's fine. Oh, Ally Switch on Dedenne. I didn't even know Dedenne got Ally Switch, by the way. Hatterene KOs Kelder with Expanding Force. Hatterene KOs Dedenne with Expanding Force. So far, so good. We didn't see anything on the Conkeldurr, which is a little bit upsetting, but it is fine. And then I don't think he can win. With a Scavalier in the back, he can't. Conkeldurr, he can't in the back. Or Glaceon, he can't in the back. And Gothitelle, he can't win in the back with just those ones. I think in order for him to win there, he had to have had a Scavalier in the back, sent out a Scavalier there, hoped I got paralyzed, and or Ally Switched. There's Gothitelle. Okay, then he can't win. I am just going to Mystical Fire to lower its special attack and go for a knock off. Psychic goes into the Hatterene. Tangrowth uses knockoff, and we see a leftovers on it. Then let's degleam and knock off again. Nice. Nice. And Hatterene's paralyzed. Okay, so I'm going to do something cheeky. I'm going to do something really cheeky here. We're going to Dazzle, and I'm going to reveal Scizor in the back. Okay, it is Shadow Tag. Cool. I can't be cheeky. Well. He's going to be able to KO Tangrowth here if he chooses to Psychic Tangrowth. Yep. Gothitelle KOs Tangrowth with Psychic. Hatterene KOs Gothitelle with Dazzling Gleam. So we see Psychic. Okay. Good first game. Let's keep this momentum up. Let's keep this momentum up. So, how does he adapt? Would he just lead a Scavalier? Because if he leads a Scavalier, I really just want to lead Mantine Politoed. But if he leads the same thing, I think we just lose to Dedenne. Ah! I think I'm gonna go this route. I think we're gonna go lead Rain. He might have just led the same things because he was very fast. He went very fast, so I think he ended up leading the same things. I can work with that. Gothitelle Scavalier. Perfect. Perfect. Because what I get to do this turn, we are just going to Max Geyser into the Escavalier and Helping Hands. Big HP stat. So this Goss definitely has Trick Room if he's leading with it. We'll be able to pretty much figure out what the Scavalier is. Let's see if he maxes the Scavalier as well. He doesn't. Okay, bye-bye Escavalier. Scavalier protects. I don't think that matters. Trick Room goes up, yes, but I really don't care. Yep. Reason I do not care that Trick Room went up is because he can't KO me this turn, period. And I just get to go for another Max Geyser. I get to spam Max Geysers here. Maybe I should read an ally switch, but Gothitelle will die to it as well. So I get to just keep clicking Helping Hand Geyser, and either the Escavalier dies or the Gothitelle dies. And then I can win the game with Parasong after I take 2 knockouts. After I take 2 knockouts, it's easy game. The Scavalier Dynamaxes. Do not care. Do not care.
Ugh.
You gonna ally switch? Because you're dead. A helping hand? A what? I helping hand? Aiming? Max Knuckle won't knock me out or Polytoad out. I'll. That's superpower. Or close combat, I guess. Kapow! I buy a Scavalier. So we're gonna protect Polytoad this turn. And pick up AKO. Glaceon. Ooh. We should leave a freeze dry. We're gonna Geyser and protect so that next turn I can Pair Song. Weakness policy on Glaceon. Okay. So we see Rock Tomb on the Gothitelle. Okay. Mantine KOs Escavalier with Max Geyser. Glaceon KOs Mantine with Freeze Dry. Okay. So it's WP with Freeze Dry. Okay, so we're gonna Bullet Punch it actually and Pair Song. Shit, wait, I didn't mean to Pair Song this turn. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, actually this is fine. This is fine. Because now I get to ignore the Gothitelle. Bullet Punch and Helping Hand the Scizor this turn. Please knock out my Polytoad with your Glaceon, because then I definitely win. See if I just threw this game by Parasonging. I seem to do that with Parasong. If I do, I'm never running Parasong on him on again. We're playing Parasong stuff. Which was the Glaceon? Okay. Into Conkeldurr. Okay. I think I need to KO the Gothitelle. Okay, yeah, I need to KO the Gothitelle. Real quick. Real fast does this Gothitelle need to be KO'd. No more Twisted Dimensions. Okay. So another Bullet Punch will just knock out Conkeldurr. We can go for a Scald into the Gothitelle. Actually, wait, can I win this? Can I lose this game? No, I can't. I can't. Yeah, wait. Thanks. You're not at -1 speed and you threw away your boosts. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't lose this game. We're fine, yeah. Because Goth dies this turn. Unless Goth switches. Goth switches, we lose. But there won't be any Conkelder. Which one's Conkelder? Okay. So Glaceon's dead. Scizor KOs Glaceon with Bullet Punch. Gothitelle KOs Politoed with Psychic. Politoed KOs Gothitelle with Perish Song. Politoed KOs Scizor with Perish Song. Really interesting tech with the Glaceon, but I like because you didn't max Glaceon. Well, I guess the point was to not max it because then it couldn't be Ansign. Yes, I don't know. I really don't get that with the Glaceon because it's bad. I don't think Conkelder can beat us because of the because this Marowak is more defensive than my other Marowak. Right? Like I had I had 196 defense on that one. Like I don't see a situation where Conkelder beats us here. Unless it crits. But I think Marowak KOs Conkelder with Poltergeist. That's game, and that's game. Quynn wins game 2. GG. Oops. Cool. Good stuff for my opponent. Really interesting team. Really like seeing the Glaceon tech. I feel like the Dene was just a better bring for my rain team specifically. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.